If you watch this video until the end, you will definitely pass your theory test on the first attempt. Today, we will go through 50 essential mock test questions. You won't need to read a book. Everything you need is right here. Now, let's get started. Question 1. What does tailgating mean? Option is A. Driving with rear fog lights on. B. Following another vehicle too closely. C. Reversing into a parking space. D. Using the rear door of a hatchback car. Answer is B. Following another vehicle too closely. Tailgating is used to describe this dangerous practice, often seen in fast-moving traffic and on motorways. Following the vehicle in front too closely is dangerous because it restricts your view of the road ahead, leaves you no safety margin if the vehicle in front slows down or stops suddenly. Question 2. What should the driver of the gray car, arrowed, be especially aware of? Option is A. Doors opening on parked cars. B. Empty parking spaces. C. The uneven road surface. D. Traffic following behind. Answer is A. Doors opening on parked cars. When passing parked cars, there's a risk that a driver or passenger may not check before opening the door into the road. A defensive driver will drive slowly and be looking for people who may be about to get out of their car. Question 3. Why must you take extra care when turning right at this junction? Option is A. The footpaths are narrow. B. The road markings are faint. C. The road surface is poor. D. The view is restricted. Answer is D. The view is restricted. You may have to pull forward slowly until you can see up and down the road. Be aware that the traffic approaching the junction can't see you either. If you don't know that it's clear, don't go. Question 4. How will a school crossing patrol signal you to stop? Option is A. By displaying stop sign. B. By displaying a red light. C. By giving you an arm signal. D. By pointing to children on the opposite pavement. Answer is A. By displaying stop sign. If a school crossing patrol steps out into the road with a stop sign, you must stop. Don't wave anyone across the road and don't get impatient or rev your engine. Question 5. What should you do when you see two elderly pedestrians about to cross the road ahead? Option is A. Be careful. They may misjudge your speed. B. Expect them to wait for you to pass. C. Speed up to get past them quickly. D. Stop and wave them across the road. Answer is A. Be careful. They may misjudge your speed. Older people may have impaired hearing, vision, concentration, and judgment. They may also walk slowly, and so could take a long time to cross the road. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 6. You're following a long vehicle. As it approaches a crossroads, it signals left but moves out to the right. What should you do? Option is A. Assume the signal is wrong and that it's turning right. B. Get closer in order to pass it quickly. C. Overtake it as it starts to slow down. D. Stay well back and give it room. Answer is D. Stay well back and give it room. A long vehicle may need to swing out in the opposite direction as it approaches a turn to allow the rear wheels to clear the curb. Don't try to filter through if you see a gap. As the lorry turns, the gap will close. Question 7. You break down on a motorway. You need to call for help. Why may it be better to use an emergency roadside telephone rather than a mobile phone? Option is A. It allows easy location by the emergency services. B. It connects you to a local garage. C. Mobile phones don't work on motorways. D. Using a mobile phone will distract other drivers. Answer is A. It allows easy location by the emergency services. On a motorway, it's best to use a roadside emergency telephone so that the emergency services are able to find you easily. The location of the nearest telephone is shown by an arrow on marker posts at the edge of the hard shoulder. If you use a mobile, the operator will need to know your exact location. Before you call, find out the number on the nearest marker post. This number will identify your exact location. Question 8. On which part of a motorway are amber reflective studs found? Option is A. Between each pair of lanes. B. Between the acceleration lane and the carriageway. C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. D. Between the hard shoulder and the carriageway. Answer is C. Between the central reservation and the carriageway. On motorways, reflective studs of various colors are fixed in the road between the lanes. These help you to identify which lane you're in when it's dark or in poor visibility. Amber-colored studs are found on the right-hand edge of the main carriageway, next to the central reservation. Question 9. What's the national speed limit for cars and motorcycles on a dual carriageway? Option is A. 30 miles per hour. B. 50 miles per hour. C. 60 miles per hour. D. 70 miles per hour. Answer is D. 70 miles per hour. Make sure that you know the speed limit for the road that you're on. The speed limit on a dual carriageway or motorway is 70 miles per hour for cars and motorcycles, unless signs indicate otherwise. The speed limits for different types of vehicle are listed in the Highway Code. Question 10. There are no speed limit signs on the road. How is a 30 mile per hour limit indicated? Option is A. By double or single yellow lines. B. By hazard warning lines. C. By pedestrian islands. D. By street lighting. Answer is D, by street lighting. There's a 30-mile-per-hour speed limit where there are streetlights unless signs show another limit. Question 11. When may you stop and wait in a box junction? Option is A, when oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. B, when you're in a queue of traffic going ahead. C, when you're in a queue of traffic turning left. D, when you're on a roundabout. Answer is A, when oncoming traffic prevents you from turning right. The purpose of yellow box markings is to keep junctions clear of queuing traffic. You may only wait in the marked area when you're turning right and your exit lane is clear, but you can't complete the turn because of oncoming traffic or other traffic waiting to turning right. Question 12. What does this sign mean? Option is A, no trams ahead. B, oncoming trams. C, trams crossing ahead. D, trams only. Answer is C, trams crossing ahead. This sign tells you to beware of trams. If you don't usually drive in a town where there are trams, remember to look out for them at junctions and look for tram rails, signs, and signals. Question 13. Where would you see these road markings? Option is A, at level crossing. B, at a pedestrian crossing. C, on a motorway slip road. D, on a single track road. Answer is C, on a motorway slip road. When driving on a motorway or slip road, you mustn't enter an area marked with chevrons and bordered by a solid white line for any reason, except in an emergency. Question 14. What does this sign mean? Option is A, 11-ton weight limit. B, right-hand lane T-junction only. C, right-hand lane closed ahead. D, through traffic to use left lane. Answer is C, right-hand lane closed ahead. You should change lanes as directed by the sign. Here, the right-hand lane is closed, but the left-hand and center lanes are available. Merging in turn is recommended when it's safe and traffic is going slowly, for example, at roadworks or a road traffic incident. When vehicles are traveling at speed, this isn't advisable and you should move into the appropriate lane in good time. Question 15. You see a car on the hard shoulder of a motorway with a help pennant displayed. What does this mean? Option is A, the driver is foreign visitor. B, the driver is a rescue patrol officer. C, the driver is first aid trained. D, the driver is likely to be a disabled person. Answer is D, the driver is likely to be a disabled person. If a disabled driver's vehicle breaks down and they're unable to walk to an emergency phone, they're advised to stay in their car and switch on the hazard warning lights. They may also display a help pennant in their vehicle. Question 16. You're signaling to turn right in busy traffic. How would you confirm your intention safely? Option is A, flash your headlights. B, give an arm signal. C, position over the center line. D, sound the horn. Answer is B. Give an arm signal. In some situations, you may feel your indicators can't be seen by other road users. If you think you need to make your intention more obvious, give the arm signal shown in the highway code. Question 17. You're on a 3-lane motorway. There are red reflective studs on your left and white ones to your right. Which lane are you in? Option is A, in the left-hand lane, B, in the middle lane, C, in the right-hand lane, D, on the hard shoulder. Answer is A, in the left-hand lane. The colors of the reflective studs on the motorway and their locations are red, between the hard shoulder and the carriageway, white, between lanes, amber, between the carriageway and the central reservation, green, along slip road exits and entrances, bright green-yellow at roadworks and contraflow systems. Question 18. You're traveling on a road that has speed humps. What should you do when the driver in front is traveling more slowly than you? Option is A. Flash your headlights. B. Overtake as soon as you can. C. Slow down and stay behind. D. Soon your horn. Answer is C. Slow down and stay behind. Be patient and stay behind the car in front. You shouldn't normally overtake other vehicles in areas subject to traffic calming. If you overtake here, you may easily exceed the speed limit, defeating the purpose of the traffic calming measures. Question 19. The fluid level in your battery is low. What should you top it up with? Option is A. Battery acid, B. Distilled water, C. Engine coolant, D. Engine oil. Answer is B. Distilled water. Some modern batteries are maintenance-free. Check your vehicle handbook and, if necessary, make sure that the plates in each battery cell are covered with fluid. Question 20. You're approaching a crossroads. The traffic lights have failed. What should you do? Option is A. Be prepared to brake sharply to stop. B. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. C. Brake and stop only for large vehicles. D. Brake sharply to a stop before looking. Answer is B. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. When approaching a junction where the traffic lights have failed, you should proceed with caution. Treat the situation as an unmarked junction and be prepared to stop. Question 21. You're in a line of traffic. The driver behind you is following very closely. What action should you take? Option is A. Ignore the following driver and continue to travel within the speed limit. B. Move over to a position just left of the center line of the road. C. Signal left and wave the following driver past. D. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. Answer is D. Slow down, gradually increasing the gap between you and the vehicle in front. If the driver behind is following too closely, there's a danger they'll collide with the back of your car if you stop suddenly. You can reduce this risk by slowing down and increasing the safety margin in front of you. This reduces the chance that you'll have to stop suddenly and allows you to spread your braking over a greater distance. This is an example of defensive driving. Question 22. What does this signal mean? Option is A, both trams and cars can continue. B, both trams and cars must stop. C, cars must stop. D, trams must stop. Answer is D. Trams must stop. The white light shows that trams must stop. The green light shows that other vehicles can go if the way is clear. Trams are being introduced into more cities, so you're likely to come across them and you should learn which signs apply to them. Question 23. What must you do when you see this sign? Option is A, stop even if the road is clear. B, stop only if a red light is showing. C, stop only if children are waiting to cross. D, stop only if traffic is approaching. Answer is A. Stop even if the road is clear. Stop signs are situated at junctions where visibility is restricted or where there's heavy traffic. They must be obeyed. You must stop. Take good all-round observation before moving off. Question 24. Before starting a journey, it's wise to plan your route. How can you do this? Option is A, check your vehicle registration document. B, contact your local garage. C, look at a map. D, look in your vehicle handbook. Answer is C, look at a map. Planning your journey before you set out can help to make it much easier and more pleasant, and may help to ease traffic congestion. Look at a map to help you do this. You may need maps of different scales depending on where and how far you're going. Printing or writing out the route can also help. Question 25. A person has been injured. They may be suffering from shock. What are the warning signs to look for? Option is A, flushed complexion. B, pale gray skin. C, slow pulse. D, warm dry skin. Answer is B, pale gray skin. The effects of shock may not be immediately obvious. Warning signs are rapid pulse, sweating, pale gray skin, and rapid shallow breathing. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 26. What must you have when you apply to renew your vehicle excise license? Option is A, valid driving license. B, the handbook. C, the vehicle's chassis number. D, Valley insurance. Answer is D, Valley insurance. The vehicle excise license, road tax, can be renewed at post offices, vehicle registration offices, online or by phone. When applying, make sure you have all the relevant valid documents, including a valid MOT test certificate where applicable. Question 27. Overall stopping distance is made up of thinking distance and braking distance. You're on a good, dry road surface with good brakes and tires. What's the typical braking distance from 50 miles per hour? Option is A, 14 meters, 46 feet. B, 24 meters, 80 feet. C, 38 meters, 125 feet. D, 55 meters, 180 feet. Answer is C, 38 meters, 125 feet. Be aware that this is just the braking distance. You need to add the thinking distance to this to give the overall stopping distance. At 50 miles per hour, the typical thinking distance will be 15 meters, 50 feet, plus a braking distance of 38 meters, 125 feet, giving an overall stopping distance of 53 meters, 175 feet. The stopping distance could be greater than this, depending on your attention and response to any hazards. These figures are a general guide. Question 28. You're involved in a collision. Afterwards, which document may the police ask you to produce? Option is A, driving license. B, theory test certificate. C, vehicle registration document. D, vehicle service record. Answer is A, driving license. You must stop if you've been involved in a collision which results in injury or damage. The police may ask to see your driving license and insurance details at the time or later at a police station. Question 29. You're at the front of a queue of traffic waiting to turn right into a side road. Why is it important to check your right mirror just before turning? Option is A, to check for emerging traffic. B, to check for overtaking vehicles. C, to look for pedestrians about to cross. D, to make sure the side row is clear. Answer is B, to check for overtaking vehicles. A motorcyclist could be riding along the outside of the queue. Always check your mirror before turning, as situations behind you can change in the time you've been waiting to turn. Question 30. What must a driver do at a Pelican crossing when the amber light is flashing? Option is A, always wait for the green light before proceeding. B, give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. C, signal the pedestrian to cross. D, wait for the red and amber light before proceeding. Answer is B, give way to any pedestrians on the crossing. The flashing amber light allows pedestrians already on the crossing to get to the other side before a green light shows to the traffic. Be aware that some pedestrians, such as elderly people and young children, need longer to cross. Let them do this at their own pace. Question 31. You intend to turn left from a main road into a minor road. What should you do as you approach it? Option is A, keep in the middle of the road. B. Keep just left of the middle of the road. C. Keep well to the left of the road. D. Swing out to the right just before turning. Answer is C. Keep well to the left of the road. Your road position can help other road users to anticipate your actions. Keep to the left as you approach a left turn, and don't swing out into the center of the road in order to make the turn easier. This could endanger oncoming traffic and may cause other road users to misunderstand your intentions. Question 32. What must you make sure of before you drive someone else's vehicle? Option is A. That the insurance documents are in the vehicle. B. That the vehicle is insured for your use. C. That the vehicle owner has third-party insurance cover. D. That your own vehicle has insurance cover. Answer is B. That the vehicle is insured for your use. Driving a vehicle without insurance cover is illegal, so be sure that whoever's car you drive, you're insured, whether on their policy or on your own. If you need to take out insurance, it's worth comparing several quotes before you decide which insurance provider best meets your needs. Question 33. Your vehicle has a puncture on a motorway. What should you do? Option is A. Drive slowly to the next service R to get assistance. B. Pull up on the hard shoulder. Change the wheel as quickly as possible. C. Pull up on the hard shoulder. Use the emergency phone to get assistance. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. Stop in your lane. Answer is C. Pull up on the hard shoulder. Use the emergency phone to get assistance. Pull up on the hard shoulder and make your way to the nearest emergency telephone to call for assistance. Don't attempt to repair your vehicle while it's on the hard shoulder because of the risk posed by traffic passing at high speeds. Question 34. What does driving a vehicle with anti-lock brakes allow you to do? Option is A. Brake harder because it's impossible to skid. B. Drive at higher speeds. C. Pay less attention to the road ahead. D. Steer and brake harshly at the same time. Answer is D. Steer and brake harshly at the same time. If the wheels of your vehicle lock, they won't grip the road and you'll lose steering control. In good conditions, the anti-lock braking system, ABS, will prevent the wheels from locking and you'll keep control of your steering. In poor weather conditions or on loose surfaces, the ABS may be less effective. Question 35. You're traveling along this narrow country road. How should you pass the cyclist? Option is A. Change down one gear before you pass. B. Keep close to them as you pass. C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. D. Sound your horn as you pass. Answer is C. Leave them plenty of room as you pass. Allow the cyclist plenty of room in case they wobble or swerve around a pothole or raised drain. Look well ahead before you start to overtake, because you'll need to use all of the road. Look for entrances to fields where tractors or other farm machinery could be waiting to pull out. Question 36. Your vehicle is fitted with a handheld telephone. What should you do to use the phone? Option is A. Be particularly careful at junctions. B. Find a safe place to stop. C. Reduce your speed. D. Steer the vehicle with one hand. Answer is B. Find a safe place to stop. Never attempt to use a handheld phone while you're driving, except in a genuine emergency. It's illegal and will take your attention away from driving, putting you at greater risk of causing a collision. Question 37. Why should you allow extra room when overtaking a motorcyclist on a windy day? Option is A. The rider may be blown across in front of you. B. The rider may be traveling faster than normal. C. The rider may stop suddenly. D. The rider may turn off suddenly to get out of the wind. Answer is A. The rider may be blown across in front of you. If you're driving in high winds, be aware that the conditions might force a motorcyclist or cyclist to swerve or wobble. Take this into consideration if you're following or wish to overtake a two-wheeled vehicle. Question 38. You're driving on the motorway. Well before you reach your intended exit, where should you position your vehicle? Option is A. In any lane. B. In the left-hand lane. C. In the middle lane. D. On the hard shoulder. Answer is B. In the left-hand lane. You'll see the first advanced direction sign 1 mile from a motorway exit. If you're traveling at 60 miles per hour in the right-hand lane, you'll only have about 50 seconds before you reach the countdown markers. There'll be another sign at the half-mile point. Move to the left-hand lane in good time. Don't cut across traffic at the last moment and don't risk missing your exit. Question 39. What will be the result of having your vehicle properly serviced? Option is A. Better fuel economy. B. Lower vehicle excise duty, road tax. C. Reduced insurance premiums. D. Slower journey times. Answer is A. Better fuel economy. All vehicles need to be serviced to keep working efficiently. An efficient engine uses less fuel and produces fewer harmful emissions than an engine that's running inefficiently. Keeping the vehicle serviced to the manufacturer's schedule should also make it more reliable and reduce the chance of it breaking down. Question 40. When will you feel the effects of engine braking? Option is A. When you change to higher gear. B. When you change to a lower gear. C. When you only use the handbrake. D. When you're in neutral. Answer is B. When you change to a lower gear. When you take your foot off the accelerator, engines have a natural resistance to turn, caused mainly by the cylinder compression. Changing to a lower gear requires the engine to turn faster, and so it will have greater resistance than when it's made to turn more slowly. When going downhill, Changing to a lower gear will therefore help to keep the vehicle's speed in check. Question 41. Before driving through a tunnel, what should you do? Option is A. Close your sunroof. B. Remove any sunglasses. C. Switch off your radio. D. Switch on your windscreen wipers. Answer is B. Remove any sunglasses. If you're wearing sunglasses, you should remove them before driving into a tunnel. If you don't, your vision will be restricted, even in tunnels that appear to be well lit. Question 42. You're driving on an open road in dry weather. What should the distance be between you and the vehicle in front? Option is A. 2-second time gap. B. 1 car length. C. 2 car lengths. D. 2 meters, 6 feet 6 inches. Answer is A. 2-second time gap. One way of checking there's a safe distance between you and the vehicle in front is to use the 2-second rule. To check for a 2-second time gap, choose a stationary object ahead, such as a bridge or road sign. When the car in front passes the object, say, "Only a fool breaks the 2-second rule." If you reach the object before you finish saying the phrase, you're too close and need to increase the gap. Question 43. You're driving towards this left-hand bend. What dangers should you be aware of? Option is A. Vehicle overtaking you. B. No sign to warn you of the bend. C. No white lines in the center of the road. D. Pedestrians walking towards you. Answer is D. Pedestrians walking towards you. Pedestrians walking on a road with no pavement should walk against the direction of the traffic. You can't see around this bend. There may be hidden dangers. Always keep this in mind and give yourself time to react if a hazard does appear. Question 44. You're on a motorway. There's a contraflow system ahead. What would you expect to find? Option is A. Lower speed limits. B. Speed humps. C. Temporary traffic lights. D. Wider lanes than normal. Answer is A. Lower speed limits. When approaching a contraflow system, reduce speed in good time and obey all speed limits. You may be traveling in a narrower lane than normal, with no permanent barrier between you and the oncoming traffic. Be aware that the hard shoulder may be used for traffic, and the road ahead could be obstructed by slow-moving or broken-down vehicles. Question 45. Your vehicle is insured third-party only. What does this cover? Option is A. All damage and injury. B. Damage to other vehicles. C. Damage to your vehicle. D. Injury to yourself. Answer is B. Damage to other vehicles. Third-party insurance cover is usually cheaper than comprehensive cover. However, it doesn't cover any damage caused to your own vehicle or property. It only covers damage and injury you cause to others. Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any updates. And if you want to support us, you can just go to our channel and click on the join button to join our channel membership, link in the description. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your theory test. Now, let's get back to the video. Question 46. Your vehicle catches fire while driving through a tunnel. It's still drivable. What should you do? Option is A. Drive it out of the tunnel if you can do so. B. Leave it where it is with the engine running. C. Park it away from the carriageway. D. Pull up, then walk to an emergency telephone. Answer is A. Drive it out of the tunnel if you can do so. If it's possible, and you can do so without causing further danger, it may be safer to drive a vehicle that's on fire out of a tunnel. The greatest danger in a tunnel fire is smoke and suffocation. Question 47. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? Option is A. Easier steering. B. Improvement in control. C. Increased fuel consumption. D. Reduction in control. Answer is D. Reduction in control. Coasting is the term used when the clutch is held down, or the gear lever is in neutral, and the vehicle is allowed to freewheel. This reduces the driver's control of the vehicle. When you coast, the engine can't drive the wheels to stabilize you through a corner or give the assistance of engine braking to help slow the car. Question 48. After passing your driving test, you suffer from ill health. This affects your driving. What must you do? Option is A. Always drive accompanied. B. Avoid using motorways. C. Inform the licensing authority. D. Inform your local police. Answer is C. Inform the licensing authority. You must tell DVLA or DVA in Northern Ireland if your health is likely to affect your ability to drive. The licensing authority will investigate your situation and then make a decision on whether or not to take away your license. Question 49. When must you use dipped headlights during the day? Option is A. All the time. B. In poor visibility. C. On narrow streets. D. When parking. Answer is B. In poor visibility. You must use dipped headlights when daytime visibility is seriously reduced, generally to 100 meters or less. You may also use front or rear fog lights, but they must be switched off when visibility improves. Question 50. When is it acceptable for a passenger to travel in a car without wearing a seatbelt? Option is A. When they're exempt for medical reasons. B. When they're sitting in the rear seat. C. When they're under 1.5 meters, 5 feet in height. D. When they're under 14 years old. Answer is A. When they're exempt for medical reasons. If you have adult passengers, it's their responsibility to wear a seatbelt, but you should still remind them to use one as they get in the car. It's your responsibility to make sure that all children in your car are secured with an appropriate restraint. Exemptions are allowed for those with a medical exemption certificate. For more practice and updates, click on the video you are watching on the screen. Keep building your confidence and get closer to passing your theory test. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.